sidelines. You can also go from the flanks. Okay. We're slowly pushing up. We're slowly pushing up. We're slowly pushing up. Tanks hook in. Hooks in. Guardians defense remedies. Guardians defense remedies. And we're slowly pushing up towards the backline. Towards the backline. We can't stand in the choke. Fantastic, guys. Fantastic. More people towards 2. More people towards 2. Oh, shit. I fought the one. Okay, let me check which port is faster. They're not showing up on the map.
I think Portal 3 is fine. There is no one from them on Portal 3. You can fly down.
Also, use Portal 1. Everyone is using Portal 1. If you're dying, Portal 1. If you die, use Portal 1. We're in the boss area. Everyone towards the boss area. Fantastic hit. Fantastic. We're fighting currently on pin 2. On pin 2. Don't hit the boss. Don't hit the boss. We're first wiping them. We're first wiping them. More towards pin 1, more towards pin 1. Don't stand in the choke, don't stand in the beginning. They're coming from Portal 1 as well. We're heading towards the left side, towards left and towards pin 1, towards pin 1. Fantastic, guys, fantastic. Blood devotion, bless barrier. We're fighting it out, we're fighting it out. If you see crossbows or spear players, mark them up.
I'm seeing a lot of liberators, by the way. I'm seeing a lot of liberators.
Fantastic kids. Fantastic kids, guys. Fantastic.
Who is the Spanish people again?
Oh, man. Fantastic kids. Good fucking shit. Good fucking shit. And we want to try to wipe them out and hold the choke on 2. Hold the choke on 2, guys. Hold the choke on 2. Don't let them reinforce. Augie group, I want you always under Portal 1. Always under Portal 1 and spawn kill them. As soon as they're coming out of the portal, you want to demolish them. Fantastic, guys. Fantastic. We're slowly wiping them. We're slowly wiping them. I need 2 more pins. Currently, many people towards pin 3. We need more people towards pin 3. Between 2 and 3. They're all between 2 and 3. Okay, guys. Fantastic hit, fantastic. Okay, guys, we need to push towards 2, Everyone pushing towards 2. They're in a choke, Hold point 2, hold point 2. They have to go, they have to step in. If you're dying, you reinforce from bottom 1 and backstep them. They're all in the choke on 2, We're holding the choke, Fantastic, guys. If you're dying, you go towards portal 1 and reinforce the fight. Fantastic, guys. You completely demolished them. Remember, we also need boss damage. Every time you have nothing to do, hit the boss.
I think party 1 then can go for spawn camping because they said Wildcats can go, the healer is not there. Either party 1 or I don't know, man. Any party that wants to do it, type it in chat and say it. We don't have a very specific party for it.
Maybe you can take over with the courts. I go into OG's group and I heal for them. If you want to.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kinda away from the fight. Yeah, I'm away from the fight at the moment. I can get in.
Yeah, let me do it. Okay, guys, we're still holding the choke on 2. There's reinforcing a lot of people from Portal 1. Eyes towards the choke on 2. You also can re-enter from ping 7. You also can re-enter the boss area from ping 7 on the sidelines. You don't have to push that choke from behind. Tanks hook them in. If you see someone getting hooked, you all delete them immediately. When they get hooked, every AoE towards hook. They're pushing big on 3. We need more people towards ping 3. Towards pin 3, guys. More people here, more people. Fantastic. More people towards pin 3. You need to wipe them on pin 3. More people, push. You need to push towards pin 3. Fantastic job, guys. Fantastic. I think we're slowly getting wiped, but
if you see you have Deckman aggro, please get away from the fight. Or if you can do it, put the boss towards them so they get knocked back every time.
Okay, Okay guys, I still want you to fight on 3, on 3. You retreat to 4, retreat to ping 4 so the boss helps us a bit, They're fully fucked on. They're between 3 and 4, they're fully fucked. They're getting all the boss AoEs up. We're fighting outside of the middle circle. You can move over towards ping 5, We're fighting on ping 5. We're rotating. Focus out the crossbow players and the spear players. This is the most important threat they have. Everyone mark up the spear players and the crossbow players. Super important to kill them all the time. We're currently all at 1, all towards 1 and 6, all between 1 and 6. But we need to spread out a bit more. More between 1 and 6, not all on 1, You can move over to 6. You can also walk up to the high ground. If you range DPS, you can stand on the ramp and bomb them from above. If you die, use 4 to 1 to reinforce the fight. You should have...
If you effort can die, suicide or dodge roll, I think it's working.
The majority of them is towards ping 1, Everyone is pushing towards ping 1. There's a big clump. You need to focus out more the spinners. They're doing so much in our backline. You're doing fantastic. I think this is equal strength. We win this by targeting out the main damage dealers. Tanks mark them up as well. Just focus by hooking the crossbow players. They shouldn't be allowed to move at all. I see like 2 or 3 spear players killing our whole backline. We're fighting on ping 2. If they spawn killing you on portal 1, you go towards portal 2. It's the complete opposite. We're fighting between 1 and 2. They're always reinforcing on pin 2. Yeah, we're kinda getting fucked by the portal, but it's okay. We still got this. Don't worry, guys. You reinforce the fight. If you see someone in front of you low, you delete them. The majority of them is on 1. You're slowly wiping them. You're full wiping them at the moment. Eyes towards 2 guys, They're slowly coming in. Everyone they're coming in. Fantastic job. Tanks, hook them towards 1, and every time you see someone getting hooked, you all delete them. It doesn't matter if it's a tank, a healer, everyone focus them and delete them at once. We're moving over to ping 5. Everyone is moving over to ping 5. Okay, if you die, come over to portal 1. We're all moving towards ping 3. They're all stacked on pin 6. Stacked on pin 6. Everyone is moving over to pin 2. Towards pin 2. We're resupplying from portal 1. Nobody can come behind. Our backs towards pin 2. Tanks, hook them in. They're all towards pin 6. Tanks, hook them in. If you die, use portal 1. Fantastic. You need to move up, guys. We need to take space. If you have it, defense remedies, they're engaging defense remedies, blood devotion, blood barrier, and we're counter pushing this. Dive their backline. Don't let them room. Dive the backline, delete low targets. Fantastic job, guys. Fantastic. They're all on 2, all on 2. If you're dying, you reinforce the fight. You reinforce the fight
Guys,
over to...
if you have long range and you spawn portal 3, you can go all the way right and fly on top. You can cast from, I don't know if you see me, but like on top is free casting. There's no one here.
We're fighting currently. You reinforce from portal 1. We're fighting between 2 and 3. Between 2 and 3. Everyone should be here. On 2 and 3. Guys, you need to focus more the crossbow players. They're moving around like hell. I know they have like 10k evasion, but you need to focus out. Fantastic job, guys. Fantastic. We're slowly wiping him on 3. We're slowly wiping him on 3. Everyone towards pin 4. Everyone towards pin 4. There's super stacks on pin 4. Super stacks on pin 4. We can easily out-rotate them. We can easily out-rotate them. They're all on pin 4, clumped up. Fantastic, guys. Fantastic, fantastic. Like I said, if you die, use portal 1 to reinforce the fight, use portal 1 to reinforce the fight, and we're fighting between 3 and 2. Between 3 and 2. The boss will die anyway. We're fighting at the moment. I know the portal bug is super annoying. You can't reinforce as fast as we wish to be, but... Use portal 1 to resupply the fight. Use portal 1. It's the fastest way. We want to hold the choke on 2. We want to hold the choke on 2. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Eyes towards the middle of the boss area. They're all in the middle, they're all in the middle.
Guys, if you have aggro of the boss, please move it away so we can start damaging the boss, otherwise he's never gonna die. If you notice you have aggro, you can click on the target and you see the target's target, move it away.
So much going on. I'm sorry guys that my calls are not precise on this fight. But I'm getting absolutely focused on one crossbow.
I mean,
Okay,
it's a brawler, like...
Yeah. Just fight it out. Always when you die, portal 1, walk towards 2. Walk towards 2. There's many people low. Hook them into the mess, they will get deleted. Every time, every time. Fantastic hits, guys. Fantastic. We're pushing slowly up. We need to take more control over the boss area. There's many people in the boss area. We need to wipe them out. Fantastic. And now we take control over the choke. And we're pushing up all together. We're pushing in after we delete them in the choke. Every AoE, stun, and spell towards the choke. Onto. They're trapped there. Fantastic job, guys. Fantastic. I can only repeat myself, if you're dying, use portal 1 to reinforce the fight, and we're fighting between 2 and 3. We always want to walk to the right. You don't want to stand in the choke if we don't have control over it. fighting through the between 2 and 3, guys. Reinforce the fight on 1. You don't have to do boss damage. The boss will die at the end anyway. We can do boss damage later. We can do boss damage later. Nobody's hitting the boss at the moment. The boss will die at the end. We take more damage over time. It will take more damage over time. They're all in the choke. They're all in the choke. Bro, this is just a mess, guys. I can't call you very much. Just brought it out. On 2. We brought it out on 2. I know the bot bug fucks your ass, but you need to keep trying. You need to keep trying. It's unlucky that our spawn killer group has no healer, so they can reinforce every time for free. Just kill them on 4 to 1. We're going in together. Now I want everyone to push inside the boss area. Whoever's not in the boss area, you go in. You have to go in. We killed a lot of them. They will respawn now. So we all have to be inside. Yes, you're doing fantastic. Bro, I never fought this fight before, but super annoying. But we're still fighting it out on 2. We can do, like I said, boss damage later. Every time you have time, you can, of course, if you range DPS, hit the boss.
Laren, okay, never mind, not anymore. Lots of people on the choke, guys. Lots of people on the choke. If you have stats, if you have AoE skills, javelins, lots of people on the choke. On the spawn is pretty, on the point is pretty much tanks and spear daggers. If you have AoEs, go on the choke. If you have Deckman aggro, we don't even have Ackman aggro. If one tank can try to get Deckman aggro and move it away, would be very, very helpful at the moment.
We're slowly winning the fight.
Move the attention on the choke, Ping 3, they are refilling from ping 3. Parry. From ping 3, guys.
Okay, we're slowly winning this fight. Now we have to push them back towards pin 2, We're slowly pushing them back.
Take aggro of Deckman. Now this is the time to take aggro of Deckman. Rallers, you have aggro. Move it away. Move away Deckman and we can try to focus the choke point. Once we focus the choke point, we can start damaging the boss little by little. Move away Deckman as much as possible. Good job. Now we need to push the choke. We need to win the choke right now.
Everyone, eyes towards 2. Don't let them walk through the choke. Skywalker group, I want you to stand on 4 to 1. Don't let them get out for free. You have 2 crossbows, maybe 3. I want you to be as much getting on the north as you can. Like always on 4 to 1. You don't leave 4 to 1. Everyone who's leaving 4 to 1, you damage. You don't fight with the main block. So they can't reinforce the fight. Fantastic, guys. Fantastic.
If you don't have big cooldowns, it's the time to damage the boss a bit. If you don't have big cooldowns, it's time to damage the boss a bit. If you have big cooldowns, throw them at the choke every time. Tanks always on the choke, blocking the way. If you don't have big cooldowns, rangers on the boss.
If you have nados, put nados in. Don't let them walk in for free. And now AoEs towards the choke. Don't let them in. We're counter pushing this. Tank took them inside. And now we focus more towards pin 3. They're already in. It's too late. We need to focus towards pin 3. Fantastic job, guys. Fantastic.
Easy, you have Deckman aggro, easy, move it away if possible. Toldor, now it's Toldor. I'm dead, I'm coming back.
Everyone, we're fighting currently on 3, on 3. There's a big group on 3. You need to wipe them out. You need to wipe them out. And focus more on the spear players. There's way too much allowed to do anything. Spear and spinner. Crossbow players. Doing fantastic, you're doing fantastic. Skywalker, is it good to be on Skywalker? I want your group on the portal as soon as we wipe people. So they can't reinforce the fight. I mean, no, Yet is on that account, never mind. I want crossbow players on that account. On that portal, on portal 1. We're currently fighting on 1. Everyone move over towards 1. There's a big group fighting on 1. We wipe them on 1 and then we push together the choke. We're slowly wiping them on 1. We're slowly wiping them on 1. Everyone push towards 1. If you have nothing to do, push towards ping 1. We're wiping them here. We're wiping them and then we go back together towards ping 2.
Guys, we are very spread at the moment. We are very spread at the moment. Try to all go to one point and wipe the single point and then we move together. We are all spread.
Mark people like Crimson and Maverick. These are the key targets. They have crossbows. They delete you in 1 second. One has 40, one not. Fantastic kids. Like I said, if you're dying, use portal 1. Use portal 1. We're resupplying on portal 1. If you're dagger player, resupply on portal 1. You can also delete them if you're behind them. Fantastic, fantastic. And now we push up together. We push up together. Everyone now towards pin 1. We're wiping them on 1 and then we're walking together to the next point. Everyone towards pin 1. There's many low targets, many low targets. Fantastic, guys. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Now we push over. We push over. We push over. Wipe the last people out. Ice towards 2. They have a big people coming in on ping 2, on ping 2, towards ping 2, towards ping 2, towards ping 2. Guys. Tanks hook them in if they want to get in. And then we delete them. Fantastic hits, guys. You're slowly wiping them. You're slowly wiping them. There's like 20 dead of them. They're now coming in. They're now coming in. One by one. One by one. Fantastic, guys. Fantastic. We're fighting currently on 6. On 6. There's a big group behind 6, behind 6. And then we push over to 4. Wipe them on 6 and we push over to 4. Everyone is pushing over to 4. Fantastic, guys. Fantastic, fantastic. You need to focus out like people like Grim. Guys, you need to take more space towards pin 4, towards pin 4.
Guys, if you respawn 3, you come right and take backs. Right to their backs.
They're all on pin 3, they're all on pin 3. You can take space on pin 4, on pin 4. And we can flank them from 2 sides, from 2 sides. Walk. If you respawn, you come from ping 1, from ping 2. If you stay alive, you come from ping 4. They're pincers on ping 3. Everyone towards pin 3. They're super clumped up on pin 3. Push it, guys. Fantastic job, fantastic. They're now all on one spot, all on one spot. Everyone towards 3. AoE towards pin 3. for the crossbow players. They're allowed to do whatever they want. Mess, you see them. Don't let them walk a single step into the boss area. Like Crimson Maverick. Just mark them up and let them mark up. You don't have to delete the mark on them. If you want to reinforce fast, go towards portal 1. If you're all dead, go towards pin 2 and heal up and then reinforce the fight. There's no meaning of going back in the fight with half-life. They're all on pin 3, they're all on pin 3. Fantastic job, guys. Fantastic job. You need to take more space between 3 and 4. They're all on 3 and 4. All on 3 and 4. They're backs behind the wall, against the wall. They have nothing, nowhere to move. You have to push them. You have to push them. On 3, on 3. Pick up the pace. Push towards ping 3. Fantastic, fantastic. Take more space on ping 3. Use portal 1 to resupply fast. Fantastic. Pushing them away from ping 3, Don't let them take space. We need to take more space on ping 3. Fantastic, guys. Defense remedies up. And we're pushing them all the way in the corner. Fantastic, guys. Fantastic. We're wiping them. We push all together. They have no chance.
Guys, they are so clamped, guys. If you have a staff in your hand, please, they are so clamped on the... I mean, the stairs or whatever it is called.
I know this is a hard fight, just body throwing. Remember your buff food, guys, It runs out. Fastest way to reinforce is from ping 1, from portal 1. Guys, they're still super clumped up on 3. We need to take more space on 3.
If you want to flank, go up and you can go behind. Just go up. If you want to flank them, just go up. From portal 2 you can go left, up and go behind them. If you want to flank them.
Okay guys, you're doing fantastic. We're slowly taking control over the boss area. They're all clumped up. On Deckman. AoEs towards Deckman. You need to focus out more the guys like Chris. This 40 crossbows deleting us. We're fighting right now more towards ping 3. You're doing fantastic, guys. You're doing fantastic. Hook them together, and then we just leave them together. Super easy. We're fighting on ping 3, guys. Fantastic hit, fantastic hit. We're slowly wiping him on ping 3, on ping 3. Dodge roll, fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Fantastic. Bro, this boss is so annoying with 1 million stuns.
Move Deckman, this is a nice time to do damage, Move Deckman away. Cow, the Easiel, you have Deckman. Everyone else that can AoE very easily, go on the choke and get them. Who has more single target builds, go on the boss right now, On the choke, only people with good AoEs, guys, every single DPS on the boss. He's making very good contribution right now,
Fantastic, guys. They're slowly coming up. They're coming up. Everyone eyes towards 2, They're coming up. We need everyone towards thing 2, You're doing fantastic, guys. Fantastic. Don't let them walk in. For free. There's so many people coming in on 2. Fantastic, guys. You're blocking them perfect. They have no chance of coming up there. They have no chance of coming up if you always block them. Guys, we need to push up more towards 2. Fantastic. And now we push them out. They're fully clumped up. Slowly pushing them back. We're slowly pushing them back. One by one. Snipe out the low targets, and we need to go more towards 2. Fantastic, guys. Fantastic. Okay, guys, they have many people towards pin 4. We're wiping them out on pin 4. We first delete them here and then we push together. We're wiping them here together on pin 4. Every AoE towards pin 4. Fantastic. They're completely cornered. Fantastic. Good fucking kill. Push them back. They have too much space on pin 3.
Respawn 1 or 3.
Don't use Portal 2. Portal 1 is way faster. Go together. Wait on top if you see a few people. I think Portal 3 is the safest one. Fantastic, guys. Fantastic. Fighting on ping 3. We're fighting on ping 3. Dodge roll. Fantastic, guys. Fantastic. We're slowly wiping them. We're slowly
Group on
wiping
the
them.
choke. Small group on the choke. Small group on the choke. We have flank party. There is a small group on the choke.
Currently have control over Arkman. Deckman. On ping 3, on ping 3.
Portal 3, guys. Yeah. All of our guild is ping 3 pretty much. Respawn portal 3.
Move over to ping 3. You need to focus on more targets like Crimson. The crossbow players are so annoying in this fight. We need to focus them out, otherwise they will go rampage. Fantastic, guys. Fantastic. We're slowly pushing it back. Towards ping 2. You can use portal 3 or 1, and we're fighting between 2 and 3. Between 2 and 3, guys. Ignore the tanks. Fantastic. They have many people right now on Akma. They have many people. They have like 20 people doing boss damage. They wanted to overtake us. Everyone is pushing towards pin 4. We're fully wiping them on the boss, on the middle boss. We need to push more towards the middle. We need to push behind the boss, towards pin 4 and 5, Fantastic, guys, fantastic. The whole boss contribution is between 4 and 5. Fantastic job, guys. Fantastic job. We're fighting on 4 and 5. We're all between 4 and 5. Everyone is between 4 and 5. If you see targets like Crimson, he shouldn't be allowed to move. He should be deleted instantly. He can't go invis. If you respawn, go portal 103. 103.
Some range DPS on Deckman if possible, it's almost dead. If you are a caster, look up. This is a great spot to be in right now. The boss is in a very good position to cast from above.
They're all on pin 2. They're all towards pin 2. And they're pushing up to 6. Watch the map, guys. Watch the map. They're pushing up to 6. We need to push against them. Everyone is pushing up to 6. Nobody is scared. We're all pushing up together. Focus out the cross points. Spear plays fantastic hits, guys. Wipe them out. On 6. Everyone towards 6. Top Guardian defense remedies. We're pushing 6. You don't want to stand still. Push them back. Everyone is pushing towards 6. Nobody's waiting. Fantastic. Use portal 1 to reinforce the fight. Use portal 1. Or Portal 3. Portal 3 is way more safe. Way more safe. We're still fighting towards 6. Towards 6, guys. We need more people over to 6. More people over to 6. More people over to 6. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Push them back, push them back, push them back. The boss will die anyway, the boss will die anyway. More DPS on Axman. Right now we can do a bit of DPS towards Axman. Not everyone, not everyone. Okay guys, we need to push pin 6. We need to push pin 6. They're all on pin 6. They're all on pin 6. Everyone look towards pin 6. We're wiping them on 6. We're fast wiping them on 6. We're fast wiping them on 6. They're all clumped together. All clumped together. Towards pin 6. Towards pin 6. More people towards pin 6. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. It's exactly how we want to play. If they clumped up, we full bomb them. Everyone, over to 6, over to 6. Tanks hook a group in and we delete them together. We delete them together. We're pushing them back towards 2, towards 2. We're slowly pushing up towards 2. From 6 towards 2, 2. From 6 towards 2. Fantastic, guys, fantastic. They're coming in. All on pin 2, all on pin 2, all on pin 2. Don't let them walk into 6. Don't. They try to come over to 6. They come try and go over to 6 again. Fantastic, kid. Fantastic. Don't let Crimson do anything. Guys, they're fully clamped up on Rotos. They're fully clamped up on Rotos. Towards pin 2. Between 6 and 2. Between 6 and 2. On Deckman. On Deckman. They're fully clamped up. Bomb that shit. Bomb that shit. If you're dying, Portal 3 is the safest option. If you die, Portal 3 is the safest option, so reinforce the fight from there. Guys, you need to push up more towards 2. They're all clumped up towards 2, towards 2, towards 2. Blood devotion, let's barrier, and we're pushing them out. We're slowly pushing them out. We're slowly pushing them out. On 2, on 2. Big AoE stuns, big AoE stuns. Nice, nice. Now we combo them out. We combo them out. Fantastic, fantastic. You need to push up more. You need to push up more. Take space, take space. Fantastic.
Gonna be able to kill the boss, of course, so just turn your attention on the choke, make sure
We need to focus
kill every one of them.
We need to focus Akman right now.
No, we can kill in 10 minutes, like we need to kill both of them.
Yeah, but it's possible, it's possible.
Then we need everyone to full damage boss and don't bother PvP anymore.
Yeah, okay, then let's just fuck it, let's just fuck it. We don't need the loot, we don't need the loot. We're going for the fight, we're going to the fight. We're going for the fight. Everyone, we're fighting brutally on pin 6. Everyone over to pin 6. We need reinforcement on between pin 1 and 6. 1 and 6. 1 and 6. Fantastic, fantastic. Every time you see someone getting hooked in, I want you to jump him. If we all AoE on that, they have no chance of living, even if they get healed. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. They want to kill the boss as well. They want to kill the boss as well, but we're fighting, we're fighting. Okay guys, I think they're only focusing now on PvE. They're only focusing now on PvE. Wipe them out around the middle boss, around the Arcman boss. They're all on Arcman, they're all on Arcman. Everyone AoE to the middle, to the middle, to the middle. Fantastic job, fantastic job, fantastic job. We're wiping them on the boss. We're wiping them on the boss. They can do the boss damage, boss. They can do the boss damage. If the boss is close to dying, we're also going on it. But we won't let us getting farmed. We're not getting farmed. Fantastic, guys, fantastic. We're full wiping them here. We're full wiping them. We need to push over now towards 3. Towards 3.
There is kind of possibility. If everyone goes on Akman right now, like everyone, both us and them, there is a minor possibility if you wanna try.
We can try it,
Like
guys.
that's going down fast. Just target the boss 24/7.
Okay, guys, we need to focus more Arcman.
Oh, and Ekman is alive again. Sage.
Yes. But if he stays in the middle, we can burst both down. We can burst both down. Gonna be a close one. Gonna be a close one. You still can fight. You still can fight. Every AoE towards both. Like, we're deleting them. In the middle, we're deleting them, and we're killing the bosses. We have the power to do that. Blood Devotion, Bless Barrier, and we're fighting in the middle. We're fighting in the middle. AoEs towards the middle, guys. AoEs towards the middle.
Protoss, you have Deckman aggro. Bring it mid, bring it mid. Bring Deckman in.
Our assassins can delete them. Our assassins can delete them.
Come on, it's
We get
doable.
more-
Very doable, very doable. Remedies, Guardians if you have them.
It's easy,
Come.
easy, it's doable.
It's 50-50 on the loot, is whatever, better than everything. They got first place, but to be honest, not really deserve hell, I guess.
Yeah. We were stronger and everything, but they got them PV. It's okay. Still GG in chat.
I think it's better if we leave. We have to prepare in 7 minutes.
Yeah, I agree.